And joining us now with some Halloween safety tips for our pets is New Barker contributor and lifestyle expert Anastasia. Welcome back to Bloom, my friend. It's always great to see you.
Thank you, Gail. I love this season, and it's so great to share some tips so our pets can have a Halloween experience that will be fabulous.
I love it. So talk to me about some of the things that we need to be thinking about. Decorations, you know, at our house, or decorations for our pets, or what are we talking about here?
Everything. So let's go with decorations outside or items in your house. So there's three things that can impact your pet's health. The first thing you need to think about is my pet able to be entangled in this? So, I mean, like, look outside in your yard. If your pet's out in your yard, do you have cobwebs? Do you have, you know, what else could your pet get entangled with? Like maybe a string of lights that could happen as for your decorations. The second thing to think about is it possible for my pet to choke on something? So again, if you're outside, look at the skeletons you have in the yard, because they could resemble some chew toys, you know, or even some items inside your house. So party favors. For example, a lot of them have a choking hazard. I have spiders, rubber eyeballs that you'll see in the B-roll, and it's amazing to me how they have a choking hazard, and it says, you know, it's a warning not for children under 3. So maybe the mindset should be child-proof your home, because it's also going to help your pet. And the third thing is what did my pet ingest?
Yeah, because all that candy's hanging around.
Candy, fake blood. So stuff like that, items from your costume, stuff we don't think about, but if they're glittery and shiny, I know Gibbs will be like, hey, what's going on over there? And check it out. Before you know it, they could swallow it. And that can not only be harmful, but deadly to your pet.
And let's talk about chocolate. I mean, most pet owners know that that is a no-no. And I would imagine most candy falls under that category.
Absolutely. Zero candy, zero tolerance. Just don't even entertain the idea. But you are right. Chocolate, very dangerous to our pets. Something people may not think about is candy corn or something like that. If you have too much sucrose and glucose, that can just set your pet's gastrointestinal tract into overdrive.
A tailspin.
Yes!
I like that.
Exactly. I like that.
I had to bring out a dad joke, a tailspin. Okay, so let's talk about, we were just talking about how consumers are ready to get out and have fun with Halloween again.
Absolutely.
And that includes our puppies and our dogs and cats, and we're going to dress them up. Marvel has a costume that just got drop shipped. I'm going to reveal it on our big Halloween show coming up Monday, October 31st, but it does have Tampa ties, just so you know.
I love it.
You have some great ideas for our four-legged buddies.
You know, it's really important to know your pet's personality. So for costume tips, know the stress, like if they're not able to tolerate a costume. So the first thing is, you'll see Gibbs, he doesn't like anything on his head. So what to look for would be like maybe their head is lowered, they won't move, they're just not in fun. But then you'll see, once anything is off of his head, he's pretty much good to go, you know? I mean, it makes him happy.
Those dogs, oh, look at that guy's willing to put up with a barrel.
Yeah, no, that one's got, you know, it's got something on his head. You have to know your pet. Also make sure that the costume fits them, because you don't want it to be constrictive. You want to make sure they can breathe, that they can walk, and that they can have a good time. The point is, if they can't tolerate it, just take it off. It's all good.
Yeah, it's not cool to just for your own amusement.
Right.
To dress up your pet.
For that Instagram post.
Exactly. All right, what about, you know, there's a lot of noises and knocking and doorbell ringing, and, you know, that one doorbell ring can set Marble off for a few minutes, and it happens again and again and again.
Yeah.
What can we do to keep our pets calm?
There's a couple of things you can do to keep them calm, healthy, and happy during our fright night, so to speak. So one thing is, you know, give them a couple of treats, and you may like place that in a puzzle toy. Gibbs loves his puzzle toys, and give them a safe space. So kind of like July 4th, have them in a room that's designated, play their, you know, whether it's a TV show or whether it's music, but make sure that door is closed all the time until the trick-or-treaters have gone, because there's a way to get through this without being tricked, and they can enjoy a treat.
Anything else that we need to be thinking about before the big night?
I would say, you know what, have fun. Definitely look at it as child-proofing. Make sure you have a space for your candy, so that way your dog won't get into it. And have the ASPCA's hotline available. So it's a poison control hotline. It's 24 hours. Write that down on an index card and make sure that maybe you have it somewhere just in case your dog gets into the garbage, candy wrappers, something like that. This way, you've got yourself covered to keep them safe and healthy.
All right, well, Marble was wondering if Gibbs would be available for another play date soon. They had so much fun.
He would love that.
Okay,
yes,
great.
He's got a crush on her.
All right, thanks, Anastasia.
Thank you.
All right, and I'll connect you with Anastasia on our website.